top quarterbacks. I was asking you this as we were going to break. Okay, this is just in the NFC, and there's no Aaron Rodgers, so we're calling him a Jet. Jalen Hurts. Is Justin ahead of him?
No, not right now.
Kirk Cousins?
No, not right now.
Dak?
No, not right now. And I'm gonna keep until we get to the Baker Mayfields, Jared Goff, Sam Howells. You have to look at like when people are putting their list together of these top quarterbacks. What are we? Are we looking at it in totality? The explosive plays, of course. I mean, Justin is a
So we're looking at body of work.
Body of work. He has like his EPA per play has been in passing. EPA per play has been negative the last 2 seasons. No one's going to rank you in the top 5, maybe even in the top 8. Okay. He's a top 10 quarterback in the NFC without question. But we're basing a lot of this on potential of, hey, he had the worst receiving core in the NFL last year. DJ Moore brings that thing up to above average. Let's see what he can do with that.
All right, so Hurts, Cousins, Dak, Stafford.
No.
Jared Goff.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
No.
Jared Goff is a good system quarterback.
Hold on. Jared Goff's numbers last year were outstanding.
In the right system. Look at what happens when he gets to Detroit.
Then run that system.
I don't know if the Bears are equipped to do that.
And he took another team to a Super Bowl.
He did.
Yeah. So Justin's numbers, not even close to Jared Goff.
I think I'm basing mine. I mean, if you want to base it on like pass production, it's not even it's a giant I. It's an incomplete grade for Fields because the passing numbers aren't there. They're the worst passing offense in the NFL. But
agreed.
We know that he has the capability of doing it.
Doesn't matter.
I think most people
today.
Then if you vote today, Cap, we can just end this conversation right now and put him towards the bottom of the list because the passing numbers aren't there. But we know he's a better quarterback than that.
Kyler Murray?
No.
Daniel Jones?
No.
Derek Carr?
No.
Okay, so
Derek
that's
Carr
1, 2,
led the
3,
NFL
4,
in
5,
fourth quarter
6,
comebacks.
7.
Justin Fields,
So right now we have Justin at 9.
I'm comfortable putting him in the top 10 because some of the other, like let's say like replacement level quarterbacks, whether it's Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder is an NFC quarterback. He's probably starting for the Falcons this year if they don't take one at 8, and they might not have the chance to take one at 8. Jordan Love, Andy Dalton, looking at this list right now. There's 17 quarterbacks in the 16 quarterbacks in the NFC. By most people's standards, if you're basing it off of production and production only, not what we've seen, not passes that should have been completed, but your wide receiver dropped it or your offensive line didn't block properly or you waited too long in the pocket, most people are going to have him by that standard alone. 15 through, 14 maybe through, how many quarterbacks did I say there were in the NFC? Like 16, 13 through 16. That's a safe bet if you're basing it on production alone. I'm basing it on how we do these lists every offseason. It is taking some stuff that you see in the past. And the past can also include what we saw from him in college, where he was predominantly a pocket passer. We know he can do it. We know that he has the capability, and he showed in flashes, in moments, how good he can be in those situations. I just have a hard time if I'm going head to head right now, Jared Goff versus Justin Fields, not looking at Fields. And I know we can go back to that Detroit game where they got their ass kicked. That's not entirely indicative of the quarterback and the quarterback alone. But for me, he's a top 10 quarterback in the NFC.
Yeah, top 10, I agree.
But I don't put him, I don't have him anywhere in my, like, close to my top 5.
Do you know what Jared Goff's numbers were this year?
I do. I mean, he had a great season.
4,438 yards passing.
That's the reason that Detroit's not looking at a quarterback this year in the draft.
TD to interception and a passer rating almost 100, 99.3. Yeah, he's also got a 4,600-yard season in 19, a 4,600-yard season in 18, a 3,800-yard season in 2017.
He also had really good teams around him.
He did.
And teams that are much better than what the 2022 iteration of the Bears were, where Justin Fields was told, hey, play the game with one hand tied behind your back, get your shoulder blades clapped together all the time, and then tell us how you feel and to see if you're still standing at the end of it.
Agreed.
Jared Goff, this is what I always try to tell people. Take other quarterbacks and put them in the situation that Justin Fields was in last year and see if they can rise above any level that he was able to amount to last year. I doubt it. I doubt that Jared Goff in this offense last year would have looked anything like what Justin Fields was able to muster up through 16, or how many games they played? 15 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody would be able to touch what he did outside of the Patrick Mahomeses maybe of the world. But even he would struggle without a great receiving. You need good people to throw the ball to.
You do.
You need an offensive line to block for you.
100%.